Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. At LegoCon, the Super Mario Character Pack Series 5 blind bags were revealed, and I'm excited to look at these because when they were revealing them at the con, I thought that this looks like the most interesting series so far, at least to me. Lego has gone down to only 8 characters. These have traditionally been 10 characters per series. But I think that that is kind of a smarter choice because, first of all, they're bigger. Like you're getting like full size characters now, instead of, like the Waddle Wing is probably the smallest. But other series had like much smaller characters. So I like what Lego has done here. And the reason that they're going up to bigger characters is because these are going to come in boxes now instead of bags. I think that that is a great change because it's very important for Lego to be moving away from, like single use plastic packaging. They keep talking about doing it in their sets, yet no paper bags have shown up in the wild yet. So I'm really glad that they're doing something like this by replacing, like the blind bags with boxes. That being said, I do not want actual blind bags to be replaced with boxes. I mean, it's selfish to want Lego to keep using plastic for those, but I mean that's neither here nor there. I'd love it if Lego changed to cardboard boxes all the way around, just because it's better for the environment. But for things where you want to feel the minifigures, it's not great. But for this, I think it's perfect. So we have 8 characters here, like I said. We have Nabbit, Waddle Wing, Baby Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Purple Toad, that guy, a blue shy guy, and then like one of those hammer bros. I do not know that thing's name. I do play Mario games, but I'm not like a huge Mario fan, although I do really like Lego Mario. So, actually, let me move on to the individual images of these to talk about these. Here's Red Yoshi. This one looks good. Red is not my favorite color for a Yoshi, but I think it looks pretty decent, and I really like how big the displays are now. Maybe it's just like the way it's shot, but it feels like there's just more pieces in general compared to the last couple series of character packs, although I actually haven't opened any since series 2. So yeah, like no complaints here. I don't love the terrain though, just because I think that the desert biome is kind of boring. Purple Toad looks fantastic. I really love, Lego's purple color, so that's great. But again, there's nothing really special going on with like the backdrop here. Nabbit is really cool. I'm super happy to get Nabbit because he's in, the games that I play, like Mario Bros. For the Switch and, like the Wii U and stuff like that. So I feel like the printed bandana, like it is a little bit awkward, because you're trying to print cloth onto something like super blocky, but I still think that he looks really good. I wish that mushroom was printed though. That would have been nice. The blue Shy Guy is nice as well, but I really do like the build here because it's like a raft on like one of those poison rivers or just like a platform. But yeah, that's really awesome, and I love Shy Guys in general. Still like red ones better, but it's nice to get one in such a cheap, blind bag. And then Baby Yoshi. This build is good, but I just don't like the yellow color. Like I'm not a fan of yellow colors for like Yoshi's. I'm much more like a greenish and bluish type of person rather than like red and yellow. So I would have really preferred to see like the magenta Baby Yoshi that's in like the Switch game and everything. But yeah, and then but I mean like overall I like the build. The build is good. It's just the color that I'm not a big fan of. And again, like the background, there's nothing really interesting going on with that. Waddle Wings, these guys look kind of familiar to me, but I don't know exactly what they look like in the game. I don't know if I've played a game with them, but this one looks good, and I love the build here because it's got those newer beanstalk pieces and some clear parts to make it look like, it's floating on top of the beanstalk. So I think that that's really awesome. And then this guy whose name I don't know, I feel like this one's really boring. I like the eyes just because the print is interesting, but there's like nothing going on with the body. It's just like a red box. And I mean, I do like the floating platform in the clouds, but that's about it. And then finally, like the Hammer Bro. This one is cool. I hate these guys in the game, so they're one of like my favorite enemies just because I like seeing them, but I hate like actually having to fight against them. And then I love the flame here. I'm really glad that Lego included like a big flame like this. Like those pieces have always just been really cool to me. And I feel like Lego usually, like I would not expect them to put that in a blind bag, honestly. Like I'd expect them to just have smaller fire pieces. But yeah, this has been a pretty long video, given that there's only like 8 characters in this series. But I'm excited because, like I said, I haven't opened a bag of character packs since Series 2, but I really want to. I want to collect them all, and so I think this series is really going to get me back into them because I have bought packs from every series. I just haven't ever gotten around to like opening them. But this one, I think this one's going to like firmly get me back in. So that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.